Greetings and salutations, this is Jason Silverain, and we're beginning episode 6 of Find Love or Die Trying. Now, we had a date with Yui last time, and she pretty much confessed to us, and now we've woken up with her in our arms. We stayed up late last night for an unforgettable walk in the woods together. She was still fast asleep and holding on to me so tightly. She looked at peace, ran my hands through her chestnut hair. I love you, Silverain. I feel like an absolute dick if I end up going out with Terra here. Because, again, I wouldn't mind hanging out with her as a friend, but after that big scene with you, it feels really harsh to just kind of play, you know, be one of those guys who's playing both sides. Hang on. I'm trapped in bed with her hugging me. Morning flew by and it couldn't have been any better. If you told me this would happen all those years ago, I'd have laughed. But I'm so glad it happened. I'm the happiest I've ever been. No, it's perfect if it wasn't here. What do you mean? I know I have to go on a date with someone else today. Yeah, sorry about that, Yui. That's okay. After you told me how you felt, I'm feeling secure even if you have to date someone else. Don't have too much fun though. Kissed her on the forehead. I'll see you later, Yui. Come back soon. Damien's back. He's been gone for a while. Also, I keep thinking he is literally being modelled because he's supposed to have a glass in his hand. Just the way he has his hand out like that. Well, look who crawled out of economy class airplane toilet. And good morning to you, Damien. Don't mind him. Damien was just telling me the news. Your ratings are doing really well so far. That's right, I really think you'll make it out of here. That's great news. I wouldn't celebrate just yet. Just because you've done well till now doesn't mean you won't jump the shark today. Your ratings today need to be higher than they've ever been or you'll get axed. Axed literally if I'm around when your number's up. I guess we'll find out that together, won't we? Later. Sorry about him, he can be a little mean sometimes. A murder threat is a little mean. Oh, excuse me. Anyway. You ready for your last date with Terra? It's just his last date and tomorrow will be the final ceremony. I'm ready as I'll ever be. Fantastic, then we'll start filming right away. Good luck, Silverain, you'll need it. Thanks, Cat, I owe you one. It's time for my last date with Terra. Now, by the rules of the game, I've pretty much already won. Okay, found Terra sleeping on the sofa in the games room. She looks so peaceful. Maybe I'll come back later. Zombies everywhere. Ah! She bought up right suddenly. Crazy dream? No kidding, I dreamt that we all got turned into zombies. Luckily there was no way that could ever happen. Did you go to bed late? Hell yeah, I spent all night working on the game. And I finished it too. Wow, she's finished a whole game in 3 days. She's wasting her talent as a streamer. Care to join me in testing it out? I added some new features I'd like you to try. Sure, I'd love to. Look like the same game I played before. What am I looking for? You'll see. I started up the game. Moments later I saw Terra's avatar running up to me. You made it just in time, the new event is about to start. What's the new event? On cue, a giant robot pigeons flew from the sky and started to attack our avatars. Ah! Fight the pigeons! Ran towards the pigeons, preparing for a fight of a lifetime. Don't worry, I got you. Terra pulled out a giant cannon of pigeon repellent and started blasting away. Oh, I think something's bugged, it's not working at all. Guess I gotta fix that. While Terra's laughing at her own mistake, I was being lifted into the sky by the pigeons. I think I'm screwed! Where are these pigeons taking me? I tried to move my avatar, but there's no way to resist the death grip of the robo-pigeon. Now, are we actually playing on the console or are we playing in the VR again? It's not quite clear. This suggests the VR. Hey, don't worry, they're about to fly into the territory of Maple Syrup Dragon. The what? Uh-oh. The screen lit up with a blast of flying maple syrup. Okay, so it's on a screen. Never thought I'd say something like that, but here we are. The maple syrup slammed into the pigeons and forcefully stuck their wings together. As a consequence, they started to fall to the ground at breakneck speed. Ah! Save me! I hadn't saved yet! I knew I'd forgotten to do something. I forgot to have the ability to save. I have to write that down. As Tara took notes, I rapidly fell to my doom. I'm happy for you, but if you could just, for a minute... My avatar smacked into the ground, pigeoned first, and died instantly on impact. Well, dude, you literally just started the game, so no loss. I mean, you didn't have anything, unless it was an old... It's either an old save, or you had nothing. That's a bit of an inconsistency there. Okay, is there at least a respawn mechanic? I've never died in this game, of course. Just hit the retry button. Press the button and watch the world around me reset to the village. Sans a giant beast of death. Except now the village seemed 10 times bigger than before. Wait, when did the village get so big? And then it dawned on me. Wait, it's not the village that got big. I got small. I took one more careful look at my avatar. I was a pigeon again. I sighed dearly. At the same time, Tara was giggling like a child. We spent a few more hours testing out the rest of the game's new features. Thankfully, there were no more pigeon Easter eggs. There's one last thing I wanted to test out, if that's okay. Will it end with me getting turned into a pigeon? No, no? Just come with me. I followed her avatar to the cabin we shared in the woods. When we got there, she turned around and walked up to me and held out an item I'd never seen before. She walked up to me and gave me an item called the Ring of You're Pretty Cool. Oh, what is this? Okay, I'm saving because I want that background. I want that as a background shot for something. And let me try to explain. I came onto the show with no idea what it was about. Personally, I thought it was stupid at first, but hanging out with you has been so much fun. I never really got to work on my hobbies with anyone until I met you. Honestly, I've never had someone to share all my crazy shit with. But you're different. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, you're pretty cool, and I hope we can keep doing this even after the show is over. Sounds like a plan, Tara. Got to say, you caught me off guard with this. Why is that? You giving this ring to me? Well, it could be a little misleading. You're not making any sense. We laughed together and then walked back to the mansion with a spring in our step. We played the day away without a care in the world. Well, that's enough gaming for today. You up for a movie date? Sure, what do you want to watch? How about... Whoa! And I saw something I'd never seen before and would never see again. The sky outside rapidly turned from orange to black as if it was water drowned in the darkest ink. And then the bright sun in the sky went out like a candle in the wind. I know, we're in a freaking simulation! Whoa, what's going on? She held my hand tight and I could feel she was scared. I didn't have a chance to respond before I heard a rush of footsteps coming towards us in the dark. Something isn't right. Oh no, we're surrounded. A familiar voice cut through the short silence of me holding my breath. I'm sorry, Silverain. You just didn't make the cut. Gotta get out of here. Just make it quick, please. Tara, Silver, I'm scared. What's happening? Clasped her hand as tightly as I could. We need to get out of here. Come on. I didn't even make 3 steps before I was tackled down and cuffed behind my back. Silverain, hold on. I yelled at her to run, but she came back to try and help me. Tara, you've got to get out of here. She screamed. They must have got her. It was no use, even though she was right in front of me. I was powerless to get even an inch closer. They tackled her down in an instant. I heard the clink of cuffs as they dragged her away. I struggled with everything I had to get up to save her to run for what felt like eternity, and then nothing. I woke up on an operating table, the kind you find in a nightmare. Or you see in a blood splattered on the floor and the walls smelled of disinfectant and rotting flesh. The nearby table littered with metal instruments that could make anyone talk. My first instinct was get up and get off it as fast as possible, but my neck, hands and legs were cuffed and pinned down in a thick metal braces. I tried to force myself out with all my strength, but the braces didn't so much as budge. I knew it was a fucking rigged game. The guy was going to kill me regardless of the ratings. I don't know what's going on. Where am I? Tara, you there? All I heard back were the echoes of my old screams, and wherever this place was, it must be massive. Silverain. Cat was holding on some kind of helmet, thick wires extruding from the back of it. Don't worry, Tara's doing fine. She's just taking a little nap. Cat was going on. You've got to help me. I was just on my date with Tara when everything went dark, and these guys fucking kidnapped us, and... I know, Silverain, I know, she sighed. You did good, but not good enough. That's pretty much it. That's bull! I mean, what? Was this thing streaming live? It's like she's editing the footage, right? There's too many inconsistencies here. At the end of the day, she has to edit the footage to put out. So unless we're doing a Big Brother thing of streaming live, and then there's the, you know, the end of day catch up, even then, you can't judge the ratings mid-show. That's changing the rules whilst we were on it. Would it make you feel better here? No, it would bloody not. I don't care, get me out of here. At this point, there's no point in explaining. She placed the helmet on my head carefully, even if I wanted to stop her from doing so. Brace around her neck made it impossible. Cat, don't do this. I could hear the hum of a massive generator turning on behind me. She raised her hand, revealing a trigger switch and a single red button. Just want to get out of here. I just want to get my life back to whatever it is, please. Not today, Silverain. She pressed it. The sound of crashing waves in a world without time or colour. I'm back. This time as if I'm sitting in an audience, watching myself from afar. The escape had failed. I'd been separated from her and captured. We really never really had a chance, did we? I found myself praying that she's safe, and if anything happened to her, for a moment the world exploded with colour. Always the hero, aren't you, Silverain? What did you do to her? You should be more worried about yourself. You knew the rules. If you try to escape the island, you die. It didn't have to be like this, you know, but I'm done talking. Okay, okay. So, is this sort of a mix of a flashback and what? It's really confusing. I've got a feeling that we were initially on the island doing this job. We tried to escape, and then they've brought us back and then chucked us in a VR helmet simulation. Oh, you look at that. Looks like our little hero's got some life left in them. No, Silverain, you're in luck. Usually I'd just kill you for this, but new opportunities just opened up, and I think you'd be perfect fit. Hey, don't just lie there. Just 5 more minutes. You're the star of the show. Yeah, we're looping. Every time I get to the end of the show, I'm just about to be done. They stick the VR simulation in me and run me through it again. Anyway, what's your name again? Can't remember my name. I mean, yeah, because all the experiments were frying people's brain previously. Look, we've got your name on file, Silverain. My name's Kat. It's nice to meet you. The start of our new shoe, Find Love or Die Trying. Let me get you up to speed. Yeah. How on earth did I get into this mess? I'm sorry, I was stuck on an island in the middle of nowhere in an insane dating show from hell. Does this mean none of these girls are real? I guess I'm dead meat if I can't finish a show with a fiancé or the ratings aren't high enough. None of these girls in the show know the truth, and they found out they'd kill all of us. Why couldn't I wake up with no members in regular hospital like a regular drama protagonist? At least the girls seem nice. It's quite something. Tell me you'd be quite to keep up with, and that's not just from losing a race to her in the field. Scarlett's interesting. I've got no idea if she was trying to read the magazine or the book hiding it. I'll figure that out later. Tara marches to the beat of her own drum, and I like that. Violet's cool but intimidating as hell, and I'm pretty sure she was about to cook one of the brothers for dinner. And there's Yui. She seems like a real sweet girl, but something about her is so familiar. She said she knew me from before, and I'll have to ask about that. As soon as I can. For now, the show must go on. And that's why Silverain's the perfect soulmate for each of you. I'm sorry, you just drew a bunch of numbers and symbols that don't mean anything. Yeah, we're at this point again. So, it's all about the nonsense math. Okay. Get to know 3 of them over the next 9 days. With 3 dates with each of them. Okay, so now we've moved from 2 over a week to 3 over... Is it going to be the other 3 that we didn't pick? On the 10th day, I just want them to marry you. I've got 10 days to save my life. Who do you want to spend time with? Wait, do I have to choose already? I haven't even got a chance to talk with anyone. Okay, who do you want to talk to right now? Alright, I guess I'd like to spend time with... Hold on just a second, I forgot to tell you something pretty important. She pulled me aside. This should be far enough. Okay, so the girls will be thinking you're asking any 5 of them for a date. But really I only want you to asking 3 of them. Basically, anyone but you in Terra. Why's that? Just say we think we're getting higher ratings that way. You know how important that is to get high ratings, right? Don't really have a choice, do I? Nope. Glad we're on the same page, Silverain. So without further ado, who do you want to go on your first date with? And I'm going to leave it here. I guess some of the plot ahead of time, but this is weird, and it's going to get increasingly similar. I want to figure out who's real and who's not. I mean, it could be all of them are real, but they're all hooked up to the same device I am right now. But we'll discuss more of that in the comments if you like. I'll catch you next time.